Hello everybody and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. I'm delighted to say that we've got Red Bull reserve driver, Super Formula racer and GPUpdate columnist Pierre Gasly with us. Pierre, great to see you. Obviously you've just come back from Japan. You're here in Belgium now with Red Bull. Maybe we could just talk a little bit about the Super Formula season so far and how you're finding it.
Yeah, it's been great. It's a great challenge for me after winning GP2 last year. Going in Japan is really different than Europe, so I kind of followed what Stoffel did last year, and it's a lot of new things for me. I didn't know any track at the beginning of the year. I had only 2 days, 4 days of testing before the first race, so I'm kind of always learning all the time I go there. So it's really interesting, and yeah, it's going pretty well. We just won the last race, so it was an amazing feeling to be back on the top step. But yeah, we are making improvement every weekend, so it's nice.
I was going to say, what was the breakthrough for you there with that first victory? You had a couple of non-points finishes, a couple of points finishes, and then finally that victory coming.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was, it's so different than Europe that we really needed time to get to know each other with the team. And then, yeah, we were really fast in preseason testing, and then at the first race in Suzuka, we started to have some troubles, and without really knowing why. And we just tried to work it out, and slowly we made some progress and improved the car. And with Honda at the moment, we're a bit struggling against the Toyota. I think with the car we definitely did quite a big step in that last weekend. Even the weekend before in Fuji we finished fifth, and the last weekend, yeah, I just felt good with the car and tried to do my best, and in the end we managed to win our first race. So.
Yeah. And how about the remainder of the season? Because you're now closer to the front of the pack. Is the title possible? Are you thinking about it, or is it just race by race and see what's possible?
It's more like, yeah, I think we'll keep the same approach. Even though I don't think about it at the moment, it's possible. So definitely we'll try our best, and we'll see how it goes. But no, I think at the moment we just took one race at a time, and yeah, try to make some improvement. At the moment, I think we are going in the right direction because every race we can got better and better. So yeah, I think we just need to keep the same approach, and hopefully we'll be able to repeat the last weekend we had.
Obviously, you're here with Red Bull at the same time in the paddock, back home on the simulator. Could you maybe talk through some of your duties there as well?
Yeah, so I'm reserve driver for Red Bull as well. So yeah, it's quite a busy year for me because I need to go to all the Formula One races, and sometimes I need to replace Sebastian Bremi in the simulator at the factory. So no, for me it's great to be in the team, to be with drivers like Max and Daniel, because for me, of course, I have many things to look at, especially with these new cars. You have a lot of things to analyze, driving point of view, I mean. And no, for me it's a great experience. So I try to make the best out of it for my experience and for my future. I'm sure it's gonna be useful. And also in the simulator, I spent, I think, in the beginning of the year around like 20 or 25 days. Which is good for me because I drive. Of course, it's only a sim, but still, it's really close to reality. So no, for me, it's a great experience.
We spoke about this off camera earlier, but obviously you're doing a lot of traveling, Europe, Japan, back and forth. How do you feel? Are you physically and mentally coping with it?
But you have no choice. It's a driver's life, so you need to deal with it. Of course, sometimes it's tough. Especially this year with Japan, it's between 7 and 8 hours of jet lag. So I'm lucky. I have a really good support with Red Bull. So I have really great coach, and they always provide me some, some plan for sleeping and trying to help me out with that. But yeah, definitely it's not easy. But when you're jumping in the car, you have so much adrenaline and so much excitement about driving that you just forget it.
And looking to next year, of course, Formula One, I guess that's top of the list. That's where you want to be, where every single-seated driver wants to be. So how's that looking for you? Any developments at all?
Yeah, at the moment it's looking good, but you know, until I will have signed the contract,
Mm.
nothing will be done. So at the moment, yeah, we're talking with Helmut every
Hmm.
weekend, all the time I see him, and he supports me with the Super Formula. So of course, after winning GP2 last year, the only target at the moment and the only thing I'm thinking about is to be on the Formula One grid, and for me that's yeah my life and my dream, and that's the only car I want to drive
Mm.
next year, and yeah, I will do my best, and hopefully I will be on the grid.
Yeah. How is the relationship with Helmut and the other Red Bull chiefs? Obviously, there's a reputation with Red Bull, but how are you finding that?
Well, it's getting better year after year, so that's a positive thing. But of course, yeah, they put a lot of pressure because you need to be excellent in everything you do. So on track and off track, and yeah, you just need to keep pushing all the time. And I think it's in a way it's really good because mentally it makes you much stronger. So I really feel that mentally compared to like 3 4 years ago, I'm like yeah much stronger now than before. So that's a good thing. But then after, of course, they put so much pressure that sometimes yeah it's difficult, but you need to deal with it, and I think in the end the outcome is worth it. You know, if you make it, then I think you're stronger as a person, but also as a driver, and it can only be better for your results. So, I mean, at the moment, it's going well with Helmut, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some more news soon.
Sure. And a lot of people are reading your column at GP Update, obviously, spurring you on. Have you got a message to your fans, and just something to tell them for next year?
Yeah, just a big thank you to all the people that follows me and supports me, because of course we need it, especially in Japan. You know, it's really far from home, so
Yeah.
it's always nice when you get messages and good support from the people. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully we'll have some more interesting stuff to tell you very soon.
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, merci beaucoup, Pierre. Thank you very much, and yeah, stay tuned to GP Update where you'll be able to follow Pierre's progress, and hopefully we'll see him in F1 next year.